Well, to say this is an interesting job site would be an understatement. They're using basically an oversized forklift, which I have no choice. I got here early thinking I was going to get ahead of the game, and I wound up running late anyway. Howdy-ho, and welcome another wonderful day in the world of trucking. We're on the way from Savannah, Georgia. We're about an hour outside of Pensacola, which is where I'm delivering this load. What's in the box is about 12,000 pounds worth of office partition equipment delivered at a construction site. One of these cases where trying to be a little bit intentional by being early, because I've got a load waiting right behind me, not far away, that I want to pick up and get before a certain time in the afternoon. So I want to get in and out of this place so I can make the pickup my next load without problem. With me today, let's see if we can actually make that happen, or if we run into problems, have a bad day in the world of trucking. One reason I say that is because I just called and spoke with the person who's supposed to be the on-site contact. He's traveling as well as I am. They're coming from Atlanta, and he says he should get there around 11. So I've already got 30 minutes on site. My job is to be there on time. In this case, I'm getting there early, so let's hope that things work out the way they were planned anyway. Pensacola. We're getting off exit 1A for Gregory Street. Out of my bumper. I love how people come right up behind you and just no problem. Alright, this job site hopefully is easy enough for a semi to turn in on. We are going to have to do some checking here. Well, there's already a truck on site. So when all else fails, let's see what he did. The crew is still too far out. And as you can see, they're still unloading a truck here. And they don't have room for a second truck. So guess what? Yours truly has to go up the road. Job foreman here told me that there's a place under the interstate, basically, where I can sit and wait, where I'm out of traffic. And he's got my phone number. He'll have to call me and let me know when he's ready. So. No, well, we tried to get into the job site. They've already got a truck there. Foreman's now got my phone number. So, judging by the fact that they just started unloading the truck, I got time. I can run up to that truck stop. I get me a cup of coffee, and then maybe by then they'll be ready for me. So basically, when there's a job site that's only large enough for one truck at a time, you have to deal with Plan V. Plan V in this case is waiting. Let the unload begin. Well, to say this is an interesting job site would be an understatement. I mean, you can see what's going on. I got here early thinking I was going to get ahead of the game, and I wound up running late anyway. All you can do in a case like that is just continue to communicate with people, which I have been doing. But it's still freaking annoying. While I've got your attention, something I hope you can learn from. Every load carries with it a lesson. Follow me for a minute. Got a large mantra going on my beautiful black truck. I wasn't always in this truck, you know. It's been a long, hard road getting here. This time last year, actually, things were looking very good for me, and in a matter of 2 weeks, that all went belly up real quick. 2 breakdowns were particularly costly, and I had to give up a number of loads. Every load's unique. Everything you do with every single time you close the door, there's always a different lesson learned. One particular such lesson was basically with someone whom I still do business with today, was trying to get to one of the pickups that she'd set up for me, and the truck just gave me another one of those codes. I had to stop and get it read and do the regen. And, you know, the statement that came from the other end of the phone was, you know what, it doesn't matter. Do the best you can, get the problem fixed, and call me when you're ready. I've always got a load for you. And one of the things she left me with was the fact that in the entire time that I'd been doing loads, she viewed me as very dependable because I'd always made it work. That by itself was the lesson. If nothing else ever happened out of that load, that by itself was a lesson that day I needed to hear. You know, paraphrasing a famous person once saying, Paley I believe it was, success is no accident if you love what you're doing. There's a lesson in everything. So above all else, if things seem kind of tight and seem kind of challenging, look at what can be learned. We might not make the best money, we might not get the best results, but at the end of the day, what we can bring to tomorrow's conversation, I think it's worth more than any paycheck we'll ever get. You know, as long as I've been in trucking, change is an essential element be able to succeed in trucking. The World of Truckin is here to show you what true change is all about. If you like videos about what it's like to be in the world of trucking, consider subscribing today. Because as fast as change happens, none of it is possible without the world of trucking. Till next time, remember, it's the trucks that move the world, but it's people like you and me that make the difference. I'll be here keeping it real if you will keep them rolling.